Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something incredibly powerful, something that shapes the world around us more than we often realize, the way we live our lives. It's so easy to get caught up in what we say, the advice we give, or the opinions we share. But what if the biggest impact we have isn't through our words, but through our actions? There's a powerful verse in the Bible, 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 3. It says that you are a letter from Christ, showing the results of our ministry. It goes on to say this letter isn't written with ink, but with the Spirit of the living God. Think about that for a moment. Our lives are a living, breathing message, a letter from Christ to everyone who sees us. This means the way we conduct ourselves, how we handle stress, how we treat the person at the checkout counter, how we respond to disappointment, it's all part of a message being read by the people around us. I remember hearing a quote from a wise man who said, "Preach the gospel at all times. When necessary, use words." This really captures the essence of it, doesn't it? Our actions preach a sermon far louder than any words we could ever speak. We will most likely influence the people who look up to us, not by what we say, but by the example we set day in and day out. The real influence happens when someone watches how you live and thinks, "That's different. That's something I want." So I want to challenge all of us today, myself included. Let's take a moment for some honest self-reflection. Look at the way you're living. How is it impacting the kingdom of God? Is your life drawing people closer to faith, or is it unintentionally pushing them away? If the people who look up to you, your kids, your friends, your colleagues at work, if they started to copy your actions, your habits, your attitudes, would that advance God's kingdom? Would it make the world a better, more compassionate place? Imagine if everyone who observes you decided to live exactly as you do. Would the collective result be a positive influence? Would it showcase the love, grace, and integrity that we are called to represent? It's a profound question to consider. If the answer is no, or even if it's just, "I'm not sure," that's okay. It's not a moment for condemnation, but an opportunity for growth. It's a chance to say, "Okay, I see an area where I can do better. We can make the necessary adjustments." We often worry so much about who's listening to us, who's hearing our opinions or our advice. But maybe we should shift our focus. Perhaps the more important question is, who's watching? You might never know who is quietly observing your life. It could be a neighbor, a younger sibling, or someone you barely know. These people are reading the letter that is your life. They see how you navigate challenges, celebrate victories, and interact with others when you think no one is paying attention. Our lives are a living epistle, a message read by all. Whether it's our children learning from our every move, our co-workers seeing how we handle pressure, or our friends looking to us for quiet guidance. The real truth is, we need to be more concerned with who's watching how we live. Is what they're seeing a positive, life-giving message? If you feel like your life isn't sending the message you want it to, don't be discouraged. This is where faith becomes active. We can ask God for help. We can pray for the strength and wisdom to align our actions with our beliefs, so that our lives truly become a message from Christ, written not with ink, but with His Spirit. Let's strive to live in a way that, when people look at us, they see a glimpse of His goodness and love. Let's make our lives a beautiful letter for the world to read. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this gives you something encouraging to think about this week. Be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video.